Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking with Lynn and Kate. In today's episode, we will be baking once again, and this time it's the classic recipe chocolate chip cookies. You can never go wrong with these chocolate chip cookies. It's guaranteed a crowd pleaser. What you're going to need for this recipe is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which is already here. You will also need half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, which we have already sifted together. Now, why do we sift all the dry ingredients? Is because you're trying to remove all of those clumps and making sure that they are nice and fine when you put them all together. It actually makes a big difference when you sift your dry ingredients. Okay. Next, you will also need 1 cup of butter. This is room temperature already, softened. And then you will need 3/4 cup of
white sugar,
brown sugar, 3/4 cup of white sugar, granulated sugar. You will need 1 large egg, and you will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 package of chocolate chip cookies. Now, it's your choice what kind of chocolate chips you want to use, but we will be using white chocolate for this recipe, and we will also be adding some walnuts, which is already chopped. Okay, so in a separate bowl, since we have already sifted all of our dry ingredients, we'll set that aside. In a separate bowl, we are going to cream the butter. Okay, so make sure that the butter is already room temperature, but not melted. Just enough so that you can mix it using whatever mixer you wish to use. Creaming the butter basically means you're just breaking it up. And then we're going to gradually add the sugar. So first, the white sugar. Bit of the brown. We're doing this until it becomes light and fluffy. Now that the sugar is all added, we're going to add the egg, 1 egg, and vanilla. Make sure that it's mixed well. And then we will add the dry ingredients a little bit at a time. Making sure that it's combined well with each addition. That is what's going to form our cookie dough. Okay, now that the dry and wet ingredients have been mixed together, we are going to add the chocolate chips and our walnuts, chopped walnuts. So now that our cookie dough is ready, we are going to we're going to put spoonfuls into our tray.
We will make big cookies. Okay.
Okay.
Small spatula.
Small spatula. There you go.
Yeah.
So you're going to scoop up a little bit of your dough and then place it onto your baking sheet. These are going to be big cookies. You can also use a scooper to do this. There you go. So this recipe will yield about 1 dozen cookies. Or it depends on how big your cookies are. So now that we have our 6 cookies in our cookie sheet, we will put it into our oven for 375 degrees. Okay, so these cookies will bake for 20 minutes at 375. Here they are, fresh from the oven. They look so good. And they're so big. See, there's my hand. It's like one of my hands there. And my hands are so yum. So you're gonna let them cool before you transfer them. Okay, before you remove them from the tray, you're gonna let them cool for a little bit. Let them sit. Here they are, nice and cool. These are the best ooey gooey, chewy cookies you will ever bake. Make sure to try this recipe. And if you're new here to our channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single episode in the future. Please give this video a thumbs up and let us know when you try this recipe how good it turns out for you. Thank you so much for baking with us today. God bless.